Nigerians, President Tinubu or any AP supporter must not see this video. Make una not say you go where President Tinubu dey. See, after listening to this particular video, I don finally see the reason why very dark man, VDM, say na only fool na go vote for APC 2027. Make una lis ten to the end. Make una hear this man im own reaction for so many questions wey be like say dey ask am for inside this particular video, and im own reaction about the happenings in this country. But na wetin come tell Peter Obi at the ending of this particular video, na wetin shock me. Make una make sure say una share this video so that more Nigerians fit come watch this video.
And really, you see this criminality and corruption that's eating us up. Code of Conduct Bureau have the power. EFCC is doing their best, ICP is doing their best, but that their best, even the funding alone is not there. So I want to tell you this. You are asking question. The people that are in government today, they are not supposed to be. Those that are there, you know why you cannot do anything to them? Like I was in the House of Rep, we were fighting. This immunity is not about impunity. Immunity is impunity. License to rob, to steal the people blind, and to kill. Where you see governors, some governors are having security vote, billions. What are they doing with the security vote? And you are getting money from the federal. Everybody's pointing finger at the federal. The federal. I'm not holding brief for the federal. Yes, they have the right to point finger at the federal because they are the superior head. But what about the other branches that are stealing us dry? Who is speaking? I heard Mr. President asking Nigerians, ask your governors, what are they doing with the money that I send it to them? But I went to YouTube last time to find out that report, that investigation, press briefing. It's not there. Nigerians should ask, they should ask their governors, what are they doing, these billions? We are hearing billions, trillions. What have they done with the money that have been given to them?
Let me ask you.
So if we are blaming the center, we should carry everybody, blame everybody. Look at military, Third Mainland Bridge, who built it? Military, IBB built it. National Assembly, who built it? Military. Hold on, Aso Villa, who built it? Military. Even this transport that Mr. Obasanjo sold to cronies, who built it? The military. Tell me what this demonstration of craziness we are practicing, what has it gotten us to? Rather, Nigerians are suffering because they are stealing our money. The money that is meant to be used for our people yesterday has been stolen.
Let's make progress. We have about just 5 minutes to round up, and this question is very important. Talking about corruption. The president's chief of staff, I think your former colleague, Mr. Femko Yabiamila, he was a former...
Yes, my former colleague, yeah.
Was he speaker when you were there?
No, he was majority leader.
Okay. He's been enmeshed in this
controversy. We wanted him to be the speaker anyway.
He was enmeshed, he's enmeshed in this controversy about a fake agency, Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, and all of that. The man has been arrested and is going through investigation. President has asked ICPC to also investigate and come back. But the president refused to suspend Mr. Bajabamila so that proper investigation can be done. Because you cannot be the judge of your matter and all of those. What's your comment in 1 minute on this?
Well, it's a very straightforward matter. Yes, they said the matter is before the court of competent jurisdiction now.
Not in court yet. Not in court yet.
It's not in court yet.
It's been investigated.
It's been investigated. But like I said before on different TV, fora, my senior colleagues, is my leader.
Fenway Dabiamila, right?
Yeah, he was the majority leader when I was in the House. And when he was contesting for speakership, we were one of those who stood by him. He knows that. Mr. Faleke, Right Honorable Faleke, Honorable Filishaibu, especially from my state, Akpatasin, all of us, we stood by him. If I were him, this is me now, if I were him, because until proven guilty, you are an innocent. For me not to be painted black, he's there because he's tried to do a cover-up. If I were him, I would step aside. Knowing that he has been sacked, he has not been sacked, after preliminary investigation done and he is exonerated, he comes back to his office. If I were him, that's what I would do. But I cannot speak for him. I'm not him. If I were him, that's what I would do. Because what is happening in Nigeria, people can just, it has happened to me now. What has just happened to me now, where my own uncle called Senator Seraki and told him, I have no family. My sister don't want to see me. I don't even have a wife. No fooling that I have a wife, beautiful wife for that matter, but somebody just lied on me. So it could also be the same. They are lying on him. Are you with me? Okay. So I think that should be allow.
Won't you tell the president that you are so fond of to ask him if, since Mr. Femi will not do the needful, why won't you advise the president to compel him to do the needful, step aside, pending the outcome of the investigation, and then he'll come back?
I cannot tell the president to ask him to step aside.
Advise him.
Yeah, I cannot advise the president to tell him to step aside because the president have already done the needful.
By telling ICPC to investigate.
To investigate. So he cannot just say, step aside. Because until proven guilty, you are innocent.
Okay.
Because, there are a lot of people that are in prison today that never committed any offense, any crime.
Your point is taken. We have 2 or 3 minutes left. These two, the Pandora's paper you mentioned earlier, what was the outcome? That's one. Then secondly, Emefiele too was under investigation by the CCCB. Why did they miss all of the bad stuff that was alleged to have been done by Emefiele?
Let me tell you this. If we are to fight corruption, that's why I pity for this nation. I'm closer to where I'm going than where I'm coming from. I'm weeping for our generation, the generation now that... No, not future. Now the generation coming before, that is coming under us. That's those I'm weeping for. They were coming under us. Because what can we leave for them? How? Listen, if you ask me, if we are fighting corruption, Mr. Emefiele, by now, what he has done to this nation, all because of his own selfish interest, he wanted to be president. He did everything to change the naira, bastardize the naira, just to make sure that this current government didn't see 1 naira, which affected every Nigerian. Because people died as a result of his useless behavior, unprofessional behavior,
he has not
unethical.
been convicted anyway. He has not been convicted.
For him not to be convicted by now is even worrisome because he has stolen so much. Do you know we investigated him? In the case of stamp duties, the report is still there. Over 67 trillions.
67 what?
Trillions.
Collected by the...
Yes.
By banks.
Listen, I'm not mentioning banks. I'm talking about Emefiele sat on it.
Yes.
When President Buhari wrote a letter to him, he worked against President Buhari's approval instruction. He was the de facto president of Nigeria and stole this country dry. But to be honest to you, now if you ask me now, if Mr. President Tinubu if they have asked for them to sentence him to death now, people will say, oh, why is he doing this?
So he sat on 67 trillion naira.
When they were borrowing, we were borrowing money, Nigeria is broke. Nigeria is not broke. This country is blessed.
The Pandora's paper, just round up
on
that.
This country is blessed. If you talk about the gold, unfortunately, the south, where crude oil comes from, go to the south, not to write home about. The irrigation, oil pollution. People are dying every day because of sickness. And at the end of the day, the Niger Delta have been neglected. All the company relocated to Lagos.
Who do you blame for that?
It's we.
Exactly.
It's we. Now, gold. Nigeria, South is the one funding the whole nation. The one that's coming from North, gold. What is happening? Few individuals are collecting it. When you have airstrip in the North, airstrip. Now, as the gold are being mined, they are taken to neighboring country. They have refinery in Dubai everywhere around the country, to the detriment of Nigeria. I investigated gold issue with Sion of the United States. Within 2 years, over $50 billion left this country. I'm not sure to write home about. So, you're talking about Pandora?
Just 1 minute.
Pandora issue is another issue. If it is 1 minute, it's not enough time to discuss it. Those that were involved in Pandora, they know themselves. Some of them are contested for presidency. If I told you, if Code of Conduct Bureau is really empowered to work, These people have no business contesting for presidency.
Okay, let me get it clear. So, can the Code of Conduct Bureau actually stop presidential, governorship, or political candidates from vying for office?
Yes.
He has that kind of power.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's why
Wow.
the Code of Conduct Bureau have been neglected over the year. They are still in a federal secretariat. EFCC that just started yesterday. You know, it was under ATO. We're talking about the Code of Conduct enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic
It's
of
a creation
Nigeria.
of the
Creation of the Constitution.
Constitution. Wow.
Is the number one.
Let me repeat my question. Sorry, Honorable. You mean the Code of Conduct Bureau can actually stop a candidate vying for public office?
Of course, they have the power.
The power.
If those candidates are found wanting and proper investigation conducted, but as far as I know, with what I know, with what I have seen, all of them have erred. They have violated the Code of Conduct meant for public officer, and none of them should be in position to say they are contesting.
We will come back another time and
Don't
investigate
forget,
this.
the current president
Yes.
was also investigated
By the Code of Conduct.
by the Code of Conduct. He was put in the dock,
Yes.
but he was discharged because they couldn't find anything after proper investigation on him.
Okay. Finally, because of time, give us an assessment of the top presidential candidates. Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi and Kwankwanso. Atiku Abubakar and Rotimi Amechi. Peter Obi and Kwankwanso. Adebayo Adewale, Omoyele Sowore, and Donald Duke. I don't know. Do you know where he is? Because I haven't seen him anywhere.
Donald Duke is a very wonderful man. He's a good friend of mine. You know, he comes to Houston those days. We used to have fun. A complete gentleman. He's a good brother with a beautiful wife. Yeah, I know him to that extent. But can he be the president of Nigeria? I don't think so. If you're talking about Gwagwaso, he's the vice presidential candidate. If you ask me, Gwagwaso have the capacity.
No, it's Peter Obi that is on the ticket.
No, hold on, I'm coming, to lead because he has that quality. I have great regard, respect for, Gwagwaso. But Mr. Peter Obi, yes, a lot of people will not understand. Leadership is not about saying what you know you cannot do. There are so many utterances, so many information out there. I have done my homework to ascertain. If you remember my big brother, my senior colleagues, Senator Siraki Dixon, the national leader of NDC, if I may quote him, he said he's the most qualified, presidential candidate. So what does that tell you? So I do agree with him, in all sincerity of purpose, when he made that statement. That is telling you that he is better than, Mr. Peter Obi. That is what I can
deduce.
At least just look at it deeply.
So what do you think about Peter Obi? Summary, conclude.
Peter Obi, the issue of the obedience, they did a hell of a job. And don't forget the Labour Party, because of the huge Labour then came together to support him. That base is no longer there. The base for the Labour is no longer there for Mr. Peter Obi. Yes, he have his own, success story. You also have his own baggage story. His chances, with what I've seen so far, it is not about politics. Even though, as of today, I still belong to NDC, but we have to work harder. If not,
you score him.
If I score him right now, I'm not going to be able to score him now. But I can only tell you the way it is right now. If it is the way it is right now, it's going to be difficult.
Atiku Abubakar and Rotimi Amechi.
Well, Atiku Abubakar, people always believe that somebody was telling me his food is ready. Whether you hate him or you like him, because I was in PDP. Wike was the one that sustained PDP throughout. But when it came to a time, that's when I know that politics is a game. My Tambuwa, who was my senior colleague, also was speaker. It was Amechi that gave him all the support when he needed help. And being governor, Amechi was there for him.
What's Atiku's chances?
Hold on. You know, I'm sorry. Wike was there for him. He was thinking that for Wike, you know, coming to be president, Tambuwa will be there for him. But what happened? Tambuwa betrayed him and supported Atiku. And members of the PDP, they are so hardcore PDP, they are still there. And some have also moved to APC, some are in ADC, some are in NDC. And I can tell you, this US issue, the US report, you know, politics, like I said, is not over until it's over. This US report is going to be an issue. There's a reason why former President Obasanjo is saying that Atiku will never be president. I don't know why he kept on saying that. There's something that he knows that you don't know.
What are your own chances?
My own chances is this.
What's your own assessment of him?
My own assessment
Score
of this,
him.
You know, I can't score him.
You can't score him, okay.
I can only tell you that the way he reads now, the way he reads, I don't see him, except he have to step up, work harder to get the tempo.
Showore?
Well, Showore, yes, nice guy, my brother.
Is he a nice guy or very strong?
No, he's speaking for the nation. Please, you know, just like the way I'm speaking for this country. So he have the right, you know, to speak his mind, and that's what he's doing. And if you don't have such people speaking, you know, against you must have an opposition
speaking
to
against
put
injustice, corruption, and
in your place to make sure you know that look, you can't do this.
So his chances.
His chances, I don't think he's still young. Opportunity still there for him
future.
For the future.
What
I
about
pray one day he will be president. Huh?
Adebayo Adewale, SDP.
That one, I don't even think that he can even win his own estate. I'm sorry to say.
Wow, are you serious?
You know, so
many allege he's the best in terms of, you know, having the mind, the intellectual heft.
Yeah, the intellectual heft. Have you met him before? You have met him before?
Not less than 5 times.
Okay. Do you think he can be the president of this country?
Absolutely. Eminently qualified to be.
No. If you're talking about qualified, I'm also qualified to be the president of this country.
What about President Tinubu?
Well, the way it is right now, this is not being sentimental or biased. Nobody has been able to step up because everybody we are not speaking about what we want to do, how we want to. We are just being negative, derogatory statement.
So you expect a coronation next January?
Making it, it's not coronation. Making it personal issue. I want us to go for debate. That's what I would like to do. Until that debate is done.
You mean all of these candidates
to
line up for a
debate? Yes.
Absolutely.
We need to assess them. Let everybody go for debate and see what they have to offer.
Will you appeal to President Tinubu, whom I think you support, to participate in the debate?
Whom I think, how do you know? Did I tell you I'm supporting Mr. Tinubu?
Would you appeal to President Tinubu to participate in the debate?
How do you want me to appeal to him?
He didn't participate in the debate last time.
Well, just like when they were calling Senator Okpebholo, when I went on a ride.
Exactly. He also didn't participate in the debate.
They said he must come to a ride. I said, look, the man is busy campaigning in the rural areas. Some of these rural areas, they don't have light, talk less of having a ride to watch a ride TV.
But you just said you want them, the presidential candidate, to participate in debates. So why are you now?
No. I'm saying that I have made that suggestion that everybody should go for debate. So when you say President Tinubu, it is not President Tinubu that will decide whether should go for debate. Are you with me? There are people, there are foundations. You all have media men and women. We have, born broadcasting.
We did that last time. President Tinubu, candidate Tinubu, then shunned.
Maybe it was not opportune. Maybe because of the time factor, it was not available. He had other engagement. You have to look at his engagement. It's also calendar. What he's doing. That is probably it happened in America. So when they were doing debate, Donald Trump said he's not available on this day, but they still wanted to go and put it on that day. He said he cannot come.
But he did.
Thank you for watching that video. So guys, before you leave, look at it down here. Do well to subscribe and also put on your notification bell so that whenever we upload any video in this great platform, you will be the first to see it. And please don't forget to drop your comment at the comment section what you think about this video, your opinion as well. See guys, this is where I'm going to end the video, and I will see you guys